moving on to the other story that we're tracking at this hour is the battle for the states, where after nearly a month of high-octane campaigning and the polling takes place today in Meghalaya and Nagaland, where voting is underway for 118 constituencies, 59 in Nagaland and 59 in Meghalaya, to seal the fate of nearly 552 candidates. The counting of votes for both the states, along with that of Tripura, will take place on 2nd March. Now in Meghalaya, BJP and the National People's Party are contesting a solo this time, with fierce fight from the TMC. In Nagaland, it's the National Democratic Progressive Party and the BJP alliance against the Naga People's Front. And to get us more details, I'm joined by my colleague Nibir and Tanushri. Very good morning to both of you. But first, of course, to you, Nibir, you are joining us from Meghalaya. What is the mood of the people on ground over there? Were they looking forward to the elections? Are they going to be looking for a change? What are they going to be voting for this time around?
Yes, we are present in the Tura town of Meghalaya. This is the Walbakre polling center. This is where the incumbent Chief Minister Conrad Sangma will be casting his vote at around 10:30 a.m. And as you can see to my right here, there is voter turnout has been quite high, because the people have been waiting since early morning hours, and especially women. As you know that out of the 21 lakh registered voters, 10.9 lakh are women. So female voters outnumber men in Meghalaya, and that spirit has been translated here on ground, because we have seen huge number of turnout since morning. People have come out. There is visible enthusiasm among them to cast their valuable vote in this crucial single phase election that is being held today. And very importantly, we are in Tura. This is the Garo Hills area. Out of the 60 seats, 24 seats belong to this particular region. So this is a very decisive vote that will decide the outcome, that will have a big influence on the outcome of the particular elections. So far, a triangular fight between the NPP, BJP and the Trinamool Congress. The Trinamool Congress is in the principal opposition party. The NPP and BJP are now contesting this election separately. The earlier they were in an alliance after the elections in 2018, but this time they are going solo. So that is what we are getting from the ground as of now. There is visible enthusiasm among the people. They have been here since morning. They have been queuing up here since morning to cast their valuable vote here, and they are waiting in line regarding the turn to cast their valuable vote. And we can also join with few of the people to ask them what the issues they are looking forward in terms of voting. Ma'am, what is your good name?
Nancy.
What are the issues that you are looking into this time while before voting?
Issues you mean regarding the elections, right?
Yeah.
I would again say it's education, especially the primary section area, because like I've said earlier also, that primary section is the foundation for higher education, because we have seen lots of schools with no qualified teachers.
So education is a big criteria for you.
Me as a teacher, yes.
Unemployment also.
Yes, unemployment, exactly. When we say unemployment, I think sometimes we tend to appoint teachers who are not qualified, but they may be good in...
Lastly, a lot of female voters are out here today. There is visible enthusiasm among the female. There are more female voters in Meghalaya than male voters. So how do you see this women empowerment issue is also there? You have also spoken about it.
Yeah, I think these days women are very much enlightened about their importance in the society. So maybe because of that, we can see lots of women voters here.
That is the beauty of the elections in Northeast. There is always more turnout among women in terms of voter turnout, and also the excitement among women voters, as you can see here. And they are voting purely on issues such as unemployment, education, and also women empowerment. These are the issues that matter to the female voters, and that's why they are coming up since morning to lining up in numbers to cast their valuable vote. Back to the studio.
Well, absolutely. Very interesting to see how education takes priority for the people who are queuing up to exercise their franchise in Meghalaya. But let me also go across to my colleague Tanushri, who is joining me from Nagaland. Tanushri, good morning. What exactly do we know about the people, how they are looking towards the Nagaland Assembly elections? It has become a fierce one where several political parties had decided to campaign for a long time. National leaders had descended to hold campaign and polls. What are the people of Nagaland thinking when they are going to be exercising their franchise?
Well, certainly, you see, we are here in Tofema. Over here, the Chief Minister would be coming between 9:30 to 10 a.m. to cast his vote. It is going to be his village where he'll be casting his vote. We already know that the BJP has opened their book because they've already won one seat. We know that today is the deciding day for the candidates for the 60 seats. 183 candidates would be, standing in this fight. But we would like to speak to some of them. We would like to speak to Sir. Sir, what are the issues that you feel the people are voting for? Development, be education.
Development, with the main issue what I have observed is water. Water scarcity is here, which need to be. Now the central government has given a scheme of Har Ghar Jal. What is the meaning of Har Ghar Jal? Har Ghar Jal का मतलब तो ये तो उनके every house there should be a water connection. We can go and see. You can go and see.
Regarding development, what other things you feel?
Roads, if we go in the remote areas, some areas in the front line only we see some roads are good. Now, but
Education.
education is going on. We are on the better path.
So we see over here the education in Nagaland is on the better part, but certainly, like Sir said, it is very important for basic minimum things like roads. Roads need to be built, proper roads. There are roads certainly, but in remote areas that is not there properly. Also, regarding water, they're saying there is water scarcity. There needs to be development. Development is slow, but certainly there needs to be development. One thing which is making history in Nagaland this time is women are saying women empowerment is very important. That is very true. And this time there are 4 women candidates out of the 183. 4 women candidates are there who are vying for these assembly seats. So certainly what the decision is taken, that is by the people, that is to be seen on the 2nd of March. But today the fight is on for the 183 candidates for the 60 seats that is there. And we know that BJP has candidates in 20 seats. They are in alliance with the NDPP. They are fighting in 40 seats. There is Congress in 23 seats, and there are independent candidates in 19. So certainly it is going to be a poll that is to be watched for. Second is the final day, the day of the decision, when the decision taken today by the people of Nagaland, that would be announced on the 2nd. Back to studio.
Absolutely, Tanushri, and we all are going to be keeping a close watch on what exactly happens throughout the day at Meghalaya and in Nagaland as both these states go into the assembly elections. The people are standing in queues to cast their votes, and in large numbers at that. Education, roads, water take a precedence over people's issue as to what are they looking at for their public representatives to be focusing on. We here at Mirror Now will be getting you all those updates. So thank you, Nibir and Tanushri, for joining us with those details.